On 1st and 10, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them, in a sense, and gotten the ball from them.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Open space inside the 10. And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out now come the Jets. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to air one out. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him the question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll give it to Mixon, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that will make it 10-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change. Right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game up.
And his first carry, he loses the football, and the Dolphins have got it. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talked about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Mixon with a first down carry. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, here's Mixon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Come back!
Throwing again is Watson. Cruz has it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. Drag route, something short, shallow, going guys almost as get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10.
4 down, 4 down, check, 4 down, 4 down. Check, black 22, black 22.
Watson now to throw. Dancing to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram, bib for his 11th sack of the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Green the line, green the line.
Watson off play action. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Third and 2, Watson. Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Bobby McCain. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31.
Kane, where you go, man?
Rallying to the ball after the nice move. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Over.
Oh, this lag is freaking killing.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll set up to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Kane, where you go?
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins
Talking
with the
that smack to me,
in
boy.
possession of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Do you? Come on with it, do you? Ain't no rules today. People done got beside themselves.
It would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Oh, God.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now Joe Mixon, and they're running right through it. Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Joe Mixon, dog. His IQ ain't even that great to make him play like that.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his right.
Thanks.
And that is incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage.
We're good.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Gold is able to put it through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So
that's crazy.
Here in this first half, that's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they're still been able to...
Oh, it's lag. I'm wrong. Why we lag?
And the Jets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Add one, tell me once.
Got me looking crazy out here with Deshaun Watson.
This two-shell pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
What in the hell are you doing?
Themselves here. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Oh my God! No, nobody's that dumb.
That might break big. Screen pass.
That was supposed to break
like
big.
Coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th
I'm
time
done.
today. Picked off at the 28. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So there's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson finding some room at midfield. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah. And finally brought down at the 38. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still, a lot of guys.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. The interception woes, they just continue to make. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. What? Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. Here's Watson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him.
Oh, yeah.
Sack number 12 for him on the year.
Let's stay in field goal range.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Yeah, the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now.
Reset. Come back.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to drop him for a loss of 4. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw.
Like, who the hell was he throwing that to?
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield. Even
I robbed on my field goal. Really took his best shot.
Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive.
Let's get a score right here. Ah, come on, Mack Truck. Oh my God, this.
It'll be down at the 14-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range.
Gotta be upset that last drive.
It's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ryan. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Come back.
been a very one-sided game so far.
It's been a very one-sided game so far.
Until the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here.
And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Watson on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as
I can't believe the blocking that I'm getting right now.
Keeping proper leverage and communicating well, too.
Black 22! Black 22! Richmond! Come back! Check 59, Mike is 59. Tiger!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him. And his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Unreal.
This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
So
we should have 6.
Still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And that'll carry
I need an offensive line, obviously.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
These cats get dragged
here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To Mixon on the check down. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Parker, the intended target.
Good shit, Devin.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Richmond!
A final shot before the break. Watson. He's this thing way downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he will be brought down as time is now.
Wow. Like they doing this Sean Watson bad.
I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. Please.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, a perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. Looking deep now for McCoy. It's caught inside the 25. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lucky 56.
They'll run now out of the gun. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down.
Detroit! Gun!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
And I would say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey. 4 down. Come back.
Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. They've got his man complete.
God, Robert Beal, man.
To the opposite 48. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson. Going up top. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go make a play on the football.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson on 3rd and 2. Throw left side complete. It's Armstrong. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
This boy know me.
Passing game.
This boy know my game. He know me like I know myself. crazy blitz.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Back truck, cut that up field, baby.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
Howard up to make the tackle. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
Come on, man.
First half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now it's Watson. Now they go screen. It's good.
Ah, would you get your ass on right, Mike?
Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any
I
type
gotta
of
go
movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it. Steps away to his left. He can run, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back.
You did everything you could to not score.
You
did everything you could to not score.
But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
I need another joystick.
Enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
Break one out the box after this. Just keep throwing both of these away. All 3 of these, actually.
And this will be a touchback.
I can't live like this.
Over the end line. And the Dolphins
I
getting
can't.
set to go here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Again, it's Mixon. Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll be brought down right
Impossible.
around the 37.
That's why he hurt.
Because
he should have never been able to get no run off like that. Y'all crazy as hell.
Slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
That's kind of
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Oh, my God.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across the field at the 49. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Detroit! Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Over! Watch him now, Barney! Over!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. Looking deep now for McCoy. It's caught at the 10.
You've got to be. You've got to be kidding me.
A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
That was crap.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That was crap.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way
you got to catch that ball, boy.
But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Line
you
of
got to catch
again,
that.
The 25, 2nd and 10.
Target.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Come back.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he couldn't.
There was no way he got over there. There was no way he got over there. No way.
Pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Give him 30 yards there.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. On 1st down, Watson looking for his running
Come on,
back.
Mac.
He's got it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
God.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. The Jets on 3rd down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson.
Robbie!
Shot, couldn't connect.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Come back, come back.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he'll be out right at the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2.
There you go, Blacksmith.
Behind the line.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
He'll drop to throw. Looking deep now for McCoy. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles,
I don't even know the voice,
like that downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead.
You won this one, though, King.
Flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks,
Go get it, Mac.
in jeopardy.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jets. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Richmond.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he loses the football a second time. And the Dolphins have got it.
Man.
Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Wow.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
His leg is killing me.
The Dolphins on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins. Use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new contract.
You're on onside kick, you fell.
Looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game.
That boy trying to be disrespectful.
Data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams,
Kane, that's how you
10%
feel.
of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Okay. You remember that now.
And they'll go on the ground. And
like, how you gonna go out there and block that man? That makes no sense to me.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Here's Watson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. This is taken at the 23. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now here come the Dolphins. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around. And
you mean to tell me I got 2 dudes that's standing right there and nobody goes to get the pick? Nobody. Come on, man.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Who in the hell?
What's
wrong with you, fam?
Now it's 3rd. Now a deep ball on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with you, son?
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
He gonna go for it, too. That boy trash.
Things looking pretty good on the score.
Oh, man. That's how we feeling, too.
Go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep now for McCoy. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Okay, you grabbed there.
There was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They're going to look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds
You got to make that play, son.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was